Welcome to Nobody Knows with Joey Johnson, powered in part by Deep Wax Productions and Classic of Denton.
What is up,
What's up,
people?
everybody?
Oh my God, we're back.
We're back. Where have we been? Let's tell them where we've been first.
We should do that in the actual episode part, but this is that sponsorship part.
Yeah.
Remember that? We have
Format.
We have sponsors, and we
Yep.
have a format, and we have to abide by said format if we want to continue to be paid the millions we make doing this.
Yes,
This show.
and we do.
Yeah, we get paid millions of dollars for about 100 views a week. That formula really it checks out. I believe those numbers.
So,
What?
you want to talk about that sponsor?
The sponsorship part, baby. We got Deep Wax Productions, who as always is our sponsor and who has always brings you this episode. Deep Wax is a promotion and productions company of sorts that puts on shows in the area and whatnot, comedy shows. They've done magic shows, music shows. Mark Zimmerman runs it. Shows that benefit the community, such as fundraisers and whatnot. So Deep Wax, check them out on Facebook, I believe also on Instagram, Deep Wax Productions.
Yes.
Their soonest event will be Funk at the Monk 3.
Funk at the Monk.
Which is this Saturday at 6 p.m. It's benefiting the DMAC. I'm looking at the event page right now. Join us for the 3rd annual Funk at the Monk, celebrating the funky power of sours for all you beer drinkers. They have limited keg tappings of sours and wild beers, not to mention the vast selection of sour ales you can find every day at your friendly neighborhood Monk. They will have live t-shirt printing, limited edition bottle openers from Pint Service, Otter Illustration, which is Matt Salick and all of them. He'll be selling artwork. There will be live tunes from Put in Tane in the Boombox, and this is all benefiting DMAC, the Denton Music and Arts Collaborative. So it's for a good cause. It'll be a good time. Check it out. Again, May 12th at the Bearded Monk.
Yes.
Funk at the Monk 3, brought to you by none.
Funk at the Monk.
None than the other. I can't speak right
None
now.
other than.
None other than.
None other
Wax
than or none other
Productions,
than?
our sponsor. And also don't forget about those car people. You can go buy a car, although I don't think our listeners can afford that at all. So
Some of them can.
We have
Shout out Elizabeth Freeman. Go buy a car right now at Classic
Yes.
of Denton.
Go buy a car. That's a thing too. You buy a car with proof of purchase, you get to be on the show.
Yeah, if you buy a car, you can be on the show.
That's how we make our multi-millions doing
Yes.
this show. So, we have a dope episode. I think we're on, what is it, 44?
Honestly,
What?
if they do buy a car, mention us. Mention that we told you. There's no
I don't
there's
think
no
we get
discount.
anything for that. Yeah, just let them know.
Let them know.
Just let them know that we told you. Hey,
They
Richie
love
and Joey brought me here. They'd be like, what are you talking about? So do that. That car place, that one. Deep Wax. Again, dope episode. We got Sal Fianacca here. He's a comic. He's been on before. Wes Corwin. Very funny dudes. So, yeah, it's going to be cool. So
How do you say his last name? Sal?
Fianacca. But anyway, we're going to play that intro part. Then we're going to start this shebang. Yeah, for show. Okay. Hit it, Jake.
What's going on, Denton Radio? I'm here with...
Croy Vasquez.
Isn't it pronounced Croix?
In French, yes, it is pronounced Croix.
How you doing today, Crow?
Doing pretty
Croy?
good. Doing pretty good.
Do you get Crow?
Sometimes every now
That's
and
kind
again.
of cool. You kind of look like a little crow, right?
Yeah, it's actually what my boss, my new job calls me.
What have you been up to, man?
Not much, man. Posted out in Sanger, working, taking care of my daughter, doing what I
Awesome.
got to do.
So, you're familiar with Joey Johnson, obviously.
A little bit here and there, yeah.
What do you think about who he has on the show today? Sal? Fianacca.
Oh, yeah. I heard a little bit about that. I think it's all right.
What
Shit.
about Wes Corwin?
Wes Corwin? Don't know much about him.
He does animals and stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't actually know. I don't think he does. He sounds like, what's that animal guy's name?
Oh, man.
Wes Corwin or whatever?
The crocodile hunter?
Nah. Steve Corwin or something.
It was Steve. Yeah, it was Crocodile Hunter. Steve Irwin.
Steve Irwin.
Yeah.
All right, man. Steve Irwin today.
All right,
Good one,
brother.
Croy. Thank
Good
you.
one. You too, man.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, what's going on, Denton Radio? This is Richie. I'm here with...
Estevan,
Hey, what's up, Estevan?
not much. How you doing?
Nothing. What are you doing out here? Drinking some beers, I see?
Always.
And what is this? What are you doing with this rope? Okay, never mind that.
Leave my rope alone.
So let me ask you this. What do you think about Wes Corwin? And I'm not talking about the animal guy.
I have no idea who that is.
Okay, what about I'm on the Joey Johnson show. Are you a Joey Johnson fan?
Yes.
Okay, you like Joey? He's funny.
Yeah, he's pretty funny.
Okay, so what do you think about Sal Fianaka?
Never heard of that person.
All right. Well, thank you. Do you love magic?
Who doesn't love magic? Come on.
Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Richie Flo, and I'm here with...
Waffles.
How you doing, Waffles? It's been a while.
Doing swell.
It's been a Waffles.
Since I could stand.
So what do you think? Today on the show, what do you think about the guests that we're going to have?
I think they're all great.
Especially, which one's your favorite? Sal Fianaka or Wes Corwin?
Wes Corwin. Yep.
You like him?
Yeah.
We're going to have them battle it out with thumbs.
Yeah?
Yeah. Have you heard of that?
Thumb Wars?
Yes.
Yes. Do you have a referee set up?
I'm probably going to step in. That's why I'm wearing this white and black striped shirt. I'm going to get one later. Okay. So, yeah. What do you think is going to be the outcome? Who's going to win?
The one with the biggest thumb. Probably, I would say. Who's got the bigger hands? You tell me.
I actually haven't seen their hands up close.
Well, that'd be an important piece of information to have as an interview.
If you had to guess, though, who would you bet on?
What were the options again?
Steve Corwin, Wes Corwin, and Steve Irwin.
Steve Irwin would
No. Sal Fianaka.
Let's the Irwin one, the first one. I'm gonna guess that one.
All right.
All right. That's
Her
my
bet's
guess.
on Steve Corwin.
Yeah.
I mean, Wes Corwin.
I'm gonna find out. And we are back, people. With
Are you texting someone?
No, we're at episode. I think this is episode 43.
43. It's
so.
it's one of my favorite prime numbers.
One day we'll figure it out.
Yes.
We want to do something cool for 50. We still
Don't
haven't
we?
really talked about it.
We
Yeah.
could do like a whole over the hill thing where we act like we come in, we dress as old people.
Right. And
I don't know. Is that illegal?
people decorate our offices when we come into work with like tombstones and like really.
Can we
funny-
dress old?
Oh, we're
Does
so
that
old.
is that
Is that in the contract?
in the contract?
No, you have to act your age. That's it. We are strictly binded to act our certain age. Everyone, episode 43.
We're back.
We in here.
we should be?
We
We
in
should.
here.
It's crazy because I don't exactly know the times. We'd have to get back. I know we're only on 43, but I think we're coming up on like the year of us doing this.
Are you serious?
Isn't that correct?
Is that Jake? Do you know?
Jake
We've been
says
doing.
yes.
We haven't.
When was
been,
the first one? Do we know when the
We
first
haven't
one
been
was?
fired yet, and it's been a year.
No.
I don't think there's ever actually been a thing I've done that I haven't been forced to leave the place after a year's worth of time there.
I know.
I
And
think-
you know me, I'm not ever going to do nothing like that because I'm very responsible, yet I stay entertaining.
Absolutely. So what's been up, man? We've been gone for 2 weeks. These people don't know. I don't
so
even know.
much.
I see you almost every day.
I
don't
was
know what's been
sick.
up. You were sick?
Yeah, I was sick.
What do you mean?
I have
When were you
bunnies,
sick?
and I realized that I have, a little bit of allergies. So you got the whole...
Did you see what I tagged you on Facebook today? The dude with the massive rabbit?
Yeah,
It's
I'm
like
getting
a
one.
dog.
I'm getting one. We're
No.
getting one. There was one
How-
whenever we were
How
in
much
Colorado.
do those cost? Dude, this thing is huge.
They're
What
called
is it called?
Flemish
Jake,
bunnies.
can you pull this up for like the viewer? What it's called a what? A Flemish?
They're called Flemish. I call them Flemish cutie bun buns, but they're actually called... They have like a scientific name.
Flemish cutie bun buns. Flemish giant.
Flemish giant. Look, this is one.
Oh
Look.
my! Look, Jake's gonna pull it up on the video for people that.
This is me with
are
one.
watching. That's you with one right there. Look at the video of that one's
They're
huge, dude.
Yeah, they just like...
it's like the size of a dog.
Mm-hmm. So when I went to Colorado during this trip...
Don't your little bunnies bite?
I mean, they don't really bite. They nib.
My dude, imagine
These
how
definitely
that
don't bite
feels.
though. So we're in Colorado.
Look at it next to that Rottweiler, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're in Colorado.
Yeah, me and Graciela go and visit
you
her
saw
friends.
one of these when you were, because you were out in
Yeah.
Colorado this like last week, right?
Yeah, and her friend's like, "Hey, by the way, you're gonna love our bunny." And we're like, "Oh, we have bunnies." Like,
Yeah.
cool.
Not
And
like this.
She's like, "Yeah." He's like, I go, "Where do y'all keep it?" And he's like, "Oh, he's an outside bunny." And I was like, "What? Like, what about like vultures and hawks and birds that'll
She's
like?"
like,
eat it?" She's like, "No, they
not
don't mess
this
with
bunny."
them." And then we get there, and I'm like, "Yeah, that bunny's pretty safe."
That's crazy. How big are the
Huge.
teeth?
I mean, imagine like 2 chopsticks chopped in half. So like half of 2 chopsticks.
So you went to Colorado?
Yes.
How's that?
Very mountainy,
What
very
I've been telling you,
fresh.
man. It's dope.
I'll say
right?
this. I was out of breath a lot. I guess the altitude.
The altitude.
And I was like, at first before anyone explained that to me, I was like, I feel like I keep having like a heart attack.
Well, when me and Mikey went up there, it was similar, and like they had us staying in a condo. We were doing shows out there. Mikey was opening outside line. They had us doing shows. I just gotta throw that in, just to be petty. They had us staying in like this condo, these like old rooms above the bar that we were performing at. And, Mikey's a fairly big dude, and I'm not really in shape. I'm a smoker, and I don't eat that great. So it's just 3 flights of like 20 plus steps to get to that top room in that altitude. I'm telling you, each step was like as big as
That's what it was,
dude.
yeah.
It was tiring. You gotta drink lots of water and all that good
Yeah, we
stuff.
went and walked up some like mountain thing called like
Where were you at?
the
In Denver?
Devil's Doornail or something. I don't know.
The Devil's Doornail.
I don't know.
I feel like every mountain is in the Devil's Doornail.
Right, something like this.
Like
So-
every Disney movie has that like final.
So we go
Setting.
and we're walking up the stairs, and everybody's like all the way up to the top, and I'm like a third of the way, so out of breath that I'm like, I actually think I might die while I'm here. Like this might be it. Like,
Right.
Richie can't even walk up a third of this little tiny Devil's Doornail.
Would you say you're out of shape?
Yeah, definitely.
When's the last time you worked out?
Never.
You and I were talking about getting fitness memberships and working out together. How long do you actually think that would last?
For me, I'm someone who like once I put my mind to something, I do it for at least 2 or 3 weeks.
The long time
Yeah.
of 2 to 3
But
weeks.
I really
when you
have to put my
your
mind
to it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So like about 2 to 3 weeks, probably a month.
Well, I'm not gonna split a gym membership with you if you're not gonna.
Don't
do
split it with me. You just get it because you need it, and then you can bring a pal.
Yeah, but that's not. Then I have to pay for it. You should just pay for half of this with me, and then we both get a gym membership. That's how it would work. Because a Planet Fitness one comes with a free friend. You can bring someone to work out with you. So we both pay the $10. Then essentially we're paying $10 a month for a membership.
The only problem with Planet Fitness,
and we're being such great
you
shape,
can't
bro.
get that loud, and whenever I like do cardio, I like to scream.
Just at the top of your cardio,
yeah.
Not even lifting when you're running.
Oh, I
you're
don't
just
lift.
screaming.
No, I'm not gonna lift.
Like
I'm
there's
just
there's a scary man chasing you down a dark alleyway.
I just yell and scream.
Like you're a damsel in distress. All right, yeah.
The best
Fairly.
way. Well, I listen to zombie stories
you
when I
lose
run.
you lose those fear carbs.
Yeah,
You
I listen.
scare those carbs off.
The fastest way to run is you listen to one of the zombie podcasts that make it sound like
A zombie podcast.
The zombies are right behind you, within 3 feet. You can
kinda
hear
like
them
a
if you listen
Orson Welles,
closely.
Like into the
And you just keep running. It's fun.
We should do that one episode. We should do a story episode where we
I have one. I wanted to do one that rhymed the entire
like
story.
right now. Speak out like a scene, a UFO scene, and I'll do the. I'm not really good with sounds, but we'll try.
The family sat under the Christmas tree as the UFO sucked their bodies up into the UFO. The aliens crept inside of their brains and ate them.
I don't know. Is that good?
That was cool.
That was fairly.
Can we do like a story hour?
Yeah, let's change our show entirely. I think that was pretty dope. All right. So, I just screamed. But 43, we're here. We got Wes. We got Sal. We got Richie and Joey.
We got Thumb Wars. Are you excited about that?
what is this? What is this Thumb Wars thing?
You asked me to promote online, and I was like, how do I promote? I couldn't really think of a good way to promote, so I looked up like the best promoters in history. Don King was one of them, and I just kind of went from there.
Okay, so the best promoters in history now.
This is
going to
be
two
the
amateur
greatest.
comedians thumb wrestling.
This
on
is
an
going to
amateur
be the
comedy
greatest
online
thumb
radio
war
show.
of the
That's
century.
genius marketing right
Yes.
there. All right, buddy.
People are in. Look, Elizabeth, are you still here?
So who do you think's going to win? Who do you think?
Okay, so Sal.
I think I could beat you in a thumb war.
You could probably beat me. I'm out of shape, bro. That's messed up, man.
Okay. Sorry.
So Sal, you can tell that his hand. He doesn't.
How about we bring them in and we talk about
All right.
this? Let's do all that. Episode 43, we're going to bring in Sal Fiannaca, Wes Corwin, two very funny dudes. So, yeah, here comes that music, and we're going to bring those dudes in.
Boom, 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 boom. Hey! Two roommates.
is so bad. I more so meant the buffet.
If it isn't the two roommates.
Me and Sal went and played catch with a football yesterday.
We played catch for about 30 minutes,
With
and
a football.
I feel like I just did like PTs in the military, and I'm so sore.
Are you sore?
Dude, I'm walking like the bad guy from Men in Black. I'm like, oh.
And then you fought it with some Chinese buffet today?
Well, that's just was gonna happen anyway.
I went to Texadelphia and had cheesesteak fries. So I
What?
think I'm on your
Oh
level
my
right now.
God.
I know. I've been
That's why you
eating-
couldn't answer?
No,
That's
that's
what he
not
was
why
doing.
I couldn't answer.
So get this. He says, man, I'm sorry, man. A bunch of stuff just happened. I'm like, is everything all right? And he's like, yeah, man. I had to do some laundry.
My cat pooped on the carpet, and then I realized I'm going to Hyenas, and I don't really have any clean clothes, so I was doing some.
But I
laundry.
was like, oh, man, what happened? Is everything okay?
Do your cats do that thing when they try to cover stuff up? My cat will throw up and then like take a T-shirt and like put it on. Thanks, buddy.
He's considerate.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I do. Yeah, you cover it.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
you got you.
If anything, the cat's a good roommate.
Anytime
One of my
you're
homies
at a
I-
party, just cover it with the TPR box. You're like, okay, that's going there.
I helped one of my homies move, and he had like a towel that was on the ground, and when we lifted it up, there was like a bunch of puke under it, and I was like, what's that? And he's like, oh, that happened like 3 weeks ago, but I just figured like I'm moving, so you know. And I was like,
Oh, yeah.
all right, yeah.
It's prudent.
That was in Denton, right?
He's not
Yeah,
wrong.
that's-
That's the funny part. It's like
I don't know. I'm
He was
moving,
moving.
so whatever.
It's not my problem anymore. My throw up, not my problem.
Like I'm going to get the deposit back.
He
in.
was about to sign a lease before.
Yeah.
You think this is the first place I threw up?
Yeah.
So thanks for joining us. We got Wes Corwin, Sal Fianaka. What's up, dudes? What's been up with
Deuces.
you? I'm gonna start
I
with
mean,
you.
I was playing Fortnite, and you
I've
called
seen you
me,
pretty
and you were
yeah.
like, "Hey, I need you to come on the radio," and I was like, "Okay."
How is the Fortnite thing? Is that pretty cool?
I lost. That's why I'm here.
Oh, it's such a good game, though.
I haven't played it yet, but I've been watching a bunch of commercials about the video game.
I don't
Is
think
that
there's
so?
commercials.
Is that so?
I don't think you've been doing that.
I have.
You play games, Wes?
Yeah,
You
so.
gamer.
Sometimes. I don't have any money is the tough thing.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Hey, Fortnite's free.
Oh, okay.
I'm like a Guess Who guy.
You a big fan of Guess Who?
I'm a huge.
Do you have a
Guess Who
favorite card? Do you have a favorite person?
The one that probably looks just like him.
That's the one. That's the one with all the faces, right? And
Yeah.
You flip them up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The
You
one
do
that
look
looks just like him.
You do look like a Guess
You
Who
do look
character.
like
I
a Guess
remember. No. There was like his name was like Will or something, and I remember I was at Oshman's in like 4th grade, and we like saw Will at Oshman's, and we were like, dude, because we were playing a lot back then. I remember we were like, oh my god, look, it's Will.
Did you ever get the expansion packs?
What?
Were-
Yeah, they kept they had to update the
For
game.
what?
They had
Oh,
to
they
keep
had
new cards
to?
coming out.
And,
They had to keep new
emphasize
editions.
on had to update the game.
Oh yeah.
I grew up like
It's
really
like
poor.
Cards
We got
Against
like
Humanity.
a secondhand.
It was very one-dimensional, if you know what I mean.
Let me, because I'm actually a big fan of Guess Who. If we're going to talk about gaming
Yes.
and gamesmanship,
That's like the one
What-
game I'm
yeah.
down
No,
with.
so let's talk about like the solved art. Like
like
people have
Clue.
figured out checkers. Hold that thought. People have figured out checkers. People have
Yes.
figured out like chess. Like what's the opening gambit? What do you think is the optimal path to take?
I say is
First question. Yeah.
I always start with is your person's shirt mauve?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm saying it
Mo.
right. I don't know if I'm saying it right. MAUVE. If they say yes, there's like one that's wearing a mauve shirt. So I usually start with
You're
that.
assuming they know what mauve is.
I mean, if it's not green or red
I
or
don't think
yellow.
the Parker brothers intended for you to play that game that way.
So, and then you go with facial hair. Like facial hair gets 2 out of your way. 1, do they have facial hair? And 2,
If it's
male,
men or
female.
women.
So you're eliminating them 1 to 2 at a time. Most people would start with like gender because that eliminates either 16 or 8, and then you take. But you like to play the slow game. It's about mental.
No, here's the thing. If you get one person, you're like, is your person's shirt mauve? And they're like, Yeah. Jeff.
Yeah.
Jeff is the only mauve.
Yeah.
What is mauve? I don't even know. Is that a color?
Yeah, I think.
I do get
I'm
the
about to
strategy
look
because
this
you're
up.
playing with someone. You're like, hey, is your person's shirt mauve? And they're like, what is? And then they pull out their phone.
Yeah.
That's when you
Play
flip
20
the board.
games.
Yeah.
And you're play 20 games and you're gonna.
That's why I've never
you're
beaten
bound
you.
to get one.
Yeah.
Everyone's
Mauve.
just like,
It's of a pale purple color. Mauve.
Pull up some mauve.
And first off, is it?
Oh, let's get a taste of mauve. Yeah,
It
absolutely.
is mauve. Is how it's spelled.
Can I see images?
Look at that.
But
Well,
there's-
that's three different
There's
colors.
different mauves.
These are so many mauves.
There's so many
no
modes of
consistent-
mauve.
That's
I
really
mean,
nice.
I think that top one was mauve cream.
Look, there. This is the mauve
Yeah.
color palette.
What's funny
This is the family of
pink.
mauve.
What's funny is
pinks.
I've waited my whole life for someone to ask me that.
I'm
What
you don't
mauve
understand?
is?
No, what I would ask in Guess Who? I literally am a Guess Who guy.
Mm-hmm.
Do
Who
you have
isn't?
the game?
You literally are.
Literally. I have facial hair.
What about Clue?
Oh yeah, I'm a big fan.
Look,
of
Cap
Okay,
Rogers,
play the game.
Richie will never play. He knows all about mauve. I think he was wearing a mauve shirt one day.
What?
Is that what
are
you're
you
saying?
talking about? You gotta let people know that you're talking about the comments because I think
Oh.
sometimes people are.
Cap says Richie will never play, but he knows.
My invisible friend Cap Rogers will play.
Remember that?
He'll play with me.
Remember that time Richie just started eating cookies on the show?
yes.
Yeah.
Was that a
We
thing?
we had a
What
whole
happened?
episode of Brandon Dowden. I'm pretty sure we just ate gummy worms. I'm pretty sure that was the whole entire.
I bet
episode.
people love that.
Oh look, Cap's laid on it. A pale purple color. How did I not know this? Clue was my game. I was all about Clue.
Clue is a sick. Yeah.
Not to
Why
be
don't you like Clue?
Not to be confused with
too
Guess the
much.
Person.
Clue's too much.
It's just too much. They
What do
tried
you
to be
mean?
too much with it.
Yeah,
What are you talking
I
about?
don't like Clue.
Classic.
I guess the movie's pretty good.
The movie.
The
is
movie
great.
is fantastic.
Listen,
The
you
movie-
ever play a little game?
Sorry.
you ever play a little game called Shoots and Ladders, my friend?
I'm more of a
Oh,
13
you're a
Dead
cutie
End
pants.
Drive.
Uh-huh.
Or Don't Wait Daddy.
Shoots and Ladders is good.
Candyland is really good.
You know about my Candyland experience?
Well, okay, so sorry, we've thrown out 4 different things. Shoots and Ladders is a trash game.
Yeah.
and I
What
want
are you
to
talking
apologize.
about?
There's no. It's a spinning wheel. There's no strategy. There's nothing
Yeah.
to it. It's entirely random chance.
That's what I'm saying.
What's your Do you just believe the world is chaos?
Sal doesn't believe in Sal. Sal
There's
doesn't
no
believe in-
rules. Nobody deserves anything, and you
Yeah.
could think you're about to get somewhere, and
You're
then
like-
just not be
Spin
there
of
at
a
all.
wheel.
All those arguments about you make your own destiny. You don't believe in that at all. It's just entirely random chance, and at some point you fall down a ladder.
It's yes,
Yeah.
wow, yes.
You go up a ladder, you fall down a chute, and then you die.
I've
That's it.
paid therapists before. Did a lot less than what you
See,
just did for me.
Oh, never mind.
No,
No,
please.
no, Shoots and Ladders is okay.
Shoots and ladders.
I think I played Shoots and Ladders once, but it came with on the back of a Cheerio box.
I don't think you
Remember
played.
Cheerios?
Oh yeah.
Or what was that?
It was.
Cheerio?
Was it high?
Hi ho Cheerio.
Yeah,
Are you talking about what your mom used
That-
to say to
I was
you?
thinking
Say
Uh-oh.
it.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Little scoops.
Cheerio.
That
Y'all remember
was-
Peekaboo?
that was what he
Y'all
was
remember
thinking.
Peekaboo, right? Everyone remembers Peekaboo? Man, me and my dad would play Peekaboo for hours, man. It was awesome.
What'd you do in Hi Ho? Did anyone else play Hi Ho Cheerio?
Yeah, there were little cups of cherries, and you
Yeah.
pick, yeah. And you
I don't
pick
remember
'em.
what you did.
There was no. I never. I'll tell
Oh,
you.
I know the little cherry picker thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
know how to play that. We would just play with the cherries.
Y'all play
Yes!
Catan?
I-
Y'all
I-
play Catan?
Yeah.
What is Catan? I've had people
Bro,
talk to. You
I will
play
play
this now, right?
Oh yeah, I'll play some Catan right
What is
now.
Catan? I've had.
Are you
people-
talking about Chris
It's
Catan?
like
I'm monkey or something.
That's a great Chris Kattan impression.
That was wonderful.
Nailed him.
Me one honeycomb. What were we all saying about Don't Wait Daddy?
Catan. It's what is it? Just
It's,
like
yeah,
shout out
it's a
Cody.
resource management
resource
game.
management strategy game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a,
What?
Kind of like Age of Empires. and a
Right,
board
right,
game.
right.
It's a big open space, and then you make
pick
a map.
country.
and-
And all
No,
that.
no,
Color.
you're thinking of Risk. Yeah.
Pick a color.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
terrible.
I
don't
am
like
thinking
games
of
like
Risk. You're
And
right.
you get different resources like stone and wood and stuff, and then you can combine them into points. And first one to get 10.
Then you might as well be playing a video game at that point.
No.
I'm more like does your person have...
A mauve.
No
color.
shit.
No,
A
look.
mauve.
Here's the
color.
thing. Here's
Yeah.
the thing.
I think it's mauve, by the way.
We're about to see
I got
It's not
texted.
a
Are we playing
mouse.
some Guess Who? Yeah.
I want to show you...
I got texted mauve.
Does this person have a fuchsia tie?
Look, let's guess.
Oh, you got the app.
I mean, of course I have the app, dude.
Speaking
I'm like-
of, I've been playing Battleship, and that's a
Ah,
classic.
that
I
is
think
a-
Battleship. That's a hard game to beat.
I don't know.
You're not a Battleship fan?
Man,
I mean, that is random guessing kind
these
of.
games are
No, there's. I
they
mean,
don't hold up today.
There's an optimal guessing strategy. Like you start with the destroyer, the 5-piece, and you just go down and you make every single one until you fill it out.
But then you get down to those 2s.
Oh,
and
sure.
That's forever.
Misery.
That's
but
terrible.
The good thing about that, like if you're playing it the way where you get a hit and then you take the next turn, like definitely the optimal strategy pays off. So I wouldn't call that chance. It's guessing, but I wouldn't. You can definitely play it right.
I didn't know you were such a board game connoisseur.
I'm so glad the podcast went this way because I had nothing to talk about.
Me neither at all. I was here late. It's my show, and I was here last. I was like, oh, what are we gonna do? What are you doing?
How's the Guess Who game
Richie's
going?
He's literally playing. He just lost.
You just stopped.
How did Mauve not work?
How did Mauve?
The Mauve gambit didn't pay off.
I'm trying to get past the tutorial.
Okay.
Dude. Like it's not like an easy tutorial. They're like really asking some hard questions.
So other than board games, what you been up to, Wes? What's going on the comedy fronts? I know you've been doing shows out here.
Yeah, I've been trying. I've been putting the time in.
Over at J&J's.
Yeah.
Those are fun.
6-piece comedy deal. It was Last show I heard, I had Tom Smith guest host it, but he said everybody crushed it. So
yeah, I was on that one. That was a lot of fun. What are you doing?
I just won.
You just won? You just guessed too? Richie, this is not very inclusive right now.
Here's the thing,
dude.
Sal.
Thing.
My new friend on this podcast. I have done I had a podcast in Memphis, and 2 episodes in a row, I had someone bring their child into my apartment. They were like, "Hey, he's just going to be around."
Yeah.
And so this experience of so the thing about what do you do? That's been on every episode of every podcast I've been on. Could you get out of there? Anyway, so your art, right?
What are you up to? No, but yeah, dude, those are the J&J's basement, man. I'm glad you're doing that because that room is so cool. When's the next one?
May 25th.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Who all's on that?
Karen Carson, Daniel Gill, Shiva Ari, and then Taylor Higginbotham, Tony Casillas, Josh Johnson, Mana.
Nice.
It's a really good lineup. I'm really excited about it.
It's just a fun place to do comedy, man. I don't know. That place is just classic. What else are you doing? You have a few things you're working on right now.
Next month, we're doing the Plano Comedy Festival, which is going to be good. We've got 4 venues, 4 nights, 2 shows a night.
That's next month?
Next month.
Oh, wow.
Is it really?
Oh, did I go too far? Let's see. May 17th, I got the next Noble Ray Showcase. We're bringing in Austin Silver from Austin before he moves to Atlanta. That's going to be really good.
You run the open mic over there, too,
I
right?
do. 7 o'clock Thursday. And then when we do the showcase, we follow it with an open mic immediately.
And that's in Deep Ellum for people that don't know.
Yes. And then, the Plano Comedy Festival. We're doing Thursday night, Taste of the Islands, Friday and Saturday night at Art Center Theater. And then Sunday night, we're doing a roast battle show to close it out at Hyenas Plano.
Nice. Does Taste of the Islands, do they still do the Friday shows and stuff?
I don't think so. I think this is their return. Yeah.
For people that don't know, Taste of the Islands, it's in a Plano strip mall shopping center area.
Sure. Yeah.
It's a Caribbean restaurant, literally a little Caribbean market restaurant with a little tiny showroom in the bar area, tiny little stage setup. And man, it is that's a ride. I haven't done Taste in probably 2.5 years, 2 years.
I went there a few months ago, and it was just delightful. It was me and...
Because it used to be like a Friday. It was like a glorified Friday open mic.
Yes.
It was a Friday open mic is what it was, but they would only give you certain spots. You used to have to message CJ Starr.
Yep.
I don't know who runs that now.
It was Josh Fisher.
for a while.
And then now I think it's in the ether. And then Brad Ruckberg hit me up and was like, "Hey, I heard you're doing some Plano stuff. Do you want to do something at Taste?" And I was like, "Sure." And then that just worked out.
You're performing in front of a picture of Bob Marley in front of a crowd that you're not even really sure if they understand English at times. It is it is literally the most. It's
but if you
pins
can
and
win
needles
over the
of
crowd,
stand-up comedy.
Oh yeah,
they love you.
It's fun. You got nothing else to do a Friday night. I used to hit up CJ and go do those.
It was a blast.
By the way, do less, please.
Do
because
less?
they're going to get to me now, and it's just the only thing I've been doing lately is just cutting up strawberry in my cereal.
Talk about it.
It's like a new... Well...
I mean, dude, there's no pressure on this.
I was about to ask you about that.
So I'm a big Rice Krispies fan, so when you buy Rice Krispies on the box, it shows a bowl of cereal with strawberries in it. So, I mean, I just don't know how I haven't been doing this.
Okay, so you're just now doing strawberries, and you've never done this before, ever? Have you ever put bananas in your cereal?
I have, yeah. A little bit.
Bananas in your cereal?
What fruits are what fruits are acceptable?
See, that's the thing, because you can't throw
papaya.
tangerines in there.
No.
You can't.
In your cereal?
This is America.
I've
You can
used
do what you
orange
want.
juice as milk when I was
Richie. No,
still.
yeah.
Well, like a tomato is a fruit. You want to put tomato in your cereal. That's
No, but
disgusting,
yeah,
'cause tomatoes are way too robust
Bananas,
Yeah.
for.
Strawberries.
It's
Are you a
complicated.
tomatoes or a fruit guy?
They are fruit.
I
It
know,
is a robust
but we're not
fruit.
trying to hear it right now. Not in this
Yeah,
form.
right.
I mean, did you read
It
the
said
thing?
nothing controversial, Joe. I signed
sorry.
a contract. that said
I'm
we
just not
wouldn't-
trying to take sides. Like I just don't.
I also don't think pineapples belong on pizza. Boom.
Whoa.
Controversy. Anyway.
Hey, but do cherries go on pizza? I remember. Imagine
Hold
this:
on.
pretty please
Here
with
we
a
go.
pizza
There we
and
go.
a cherry on top.
What? What did you just say?
You mean cherry peppers? Or like literally cherries?
Like cherry tomatoes, or do you mean like cherries,
No,
like
cherries, like a
Hi Ho
cherry.
Cheerio?
Like yeah,
Is that what
exactly.
you're-
No, not like a board game cherry, but like a real, like a real,
Not a
like
plastic
like a
cherry.
real nice, not angry.
I will
knows how to
say-
treat everybody at a function, like a real cordial. Cherry.
I will say I'll take a real cherry over a plastic cherry on my pizza.
I mean,
I'll
But
go,
think about
I'll go
that.
as
Like
far to
you
say
could
that.
say "pretty
a-
please" with a pizza and a cherry on. Like that could be the new thing.
Stop.
Why
We're
did
in
they stop
2018.
putting those little white plastic things on pizzas that stop the little plastic
What are you talking about?
Oh,
the
right in
little,
the
the little
middle.
separator,
Mhm.
the tiny table.
the little tiny
Because
table?
we got better at making boxes.
is that what happened?
Yeah.
What was that for?
It was
was
so it doesn't
cool,
get the
though.
top of the cheese all
Yeah.
melted on the top of the box.
Remember playing with them? I used to.
Science.
There was a time when civil engineers worked on building buildings really high, and now the economy kind of fell apart. So now they just make really good pizza
Good
boxes.
pizza.
The irony being that they put the table people out of business. So it just keeps, the problems keep trickling down.
Yeah.
They all.
Oh, that's so awesome. So you're putting strawberries in your cereal. That's what you're
Ooh,
doing. Wes is,
putting
has a comedy
strawberries
festival, you're
in
putting
cereal.
strawberry.
Yeah, yeah.
What about
Yeah.
blueberries? I think you can put blueberries.
Blue-
in
oh
there.
yeah,
tell you what.
absolutely. Yeah.
Yes.
Blueberries. That's a good breakfast fruit because you can put blueberries in your pancakes. And
By the way, if you don't have milk and you have vanilla ice cream, you can just melt it.
No, you can't.
Yes.
that's not.
It's the same.
You sure
It's
can.
just sweeter.
do that.
You should do that.
What
That's a
kind
lot
of-
of sugar in
Maybe
your milk.
Captain Crunch or something, but you can't do that with like Raisin Bran.
You
bro.
can. It's even better with raisin bran. Think about this. Whenever you have
Oh,
ice cream-
raisins. There's a
What,
fruit
yeah,
that
whatever
can-
you have on ice cream, what do you
We're done
usually
with
put
that.
it on?
What do I
I'll
put
tell you
on
what
my
we're
ice
done
cream?
Cereal.
More ice cream. Another scoop, please.
No, but people usually put cereal on it, so might as well just.
Who's putting cereal on their ice cream?
You don't do that.
cereal on
Not
it?
not at home, but like you don't go to ice cream and they're like, "Hey, do you want to put fruity pebbles?"
They
Yeah, don't
yeah,
you ever
they
go to ice-
absolutely
That's a
do.
yogurt place kind
Never
of a thing.
once
Yeah, yeah.
have I done that. Right?
I've
Thank
gotten ice
you.
cream with
Yogurt
fruity.
places have fruity.
There's
like
a-
yogurt places will have fruity pebbles for
you
100% sure.
dunk
Or
on
cocoa.
it.
Pebbles.
So,
Yeah.
anyways, fruity pebble.
Which, by the way, dopest cereal is fruity pebbles.
Yeah,
That's not
absolutely.
true.
That
I
is
like.
so-
I actually love
absolutely.
cocoa pebbles.
Haven't we done this in episode
Yeah.
before? Haven't we done a whole episode debating? I think
Should we bring
debated
a bowl?
with
The best
Josh
cereal
Johnson about.
is Kellogg's Special K.
No. The very, very best cereal is actually King Vitamin.
I don't know what that is.
That sounds terrible.
So I'm
What?
I'm
King
splitting.
Vitamin. Yum.
I'm gonna stick with fruity pebbles because
I
when
like
that
y'all's mural of Busco.
it looks like Chris is who it looks like.
It's Jay White Cotton, we decided.
Yeah, that's absolutely
That's
Jay White
so
Cotton.
fun. Oh my god, that's just like every guy in Denton. That's who it is.
That's why it's up
That's
there.
just every man in Denton, Texas. No, fruity pebbles makes your milk taste the best. I'm down with
I
that.
suppose.
There you go.
What are Special K? That's your go-to in cereals. What are you
Colton
looking at?
Bones. I like your hat, Sal.
Is that a hat?
Is
Wait,
it's
hold
my,
on.
No, it's my hair.
I was,
Is
For
that
something-
a hat?
I got a new haircut.
I was
My
thinking
head-
like you had a bow or a ribbon, and then I looked closer.
Head is
Is this
morphed
a
like
hat?
that.
Yeah.
So bouncing back, do you have any headliners for the festival, Wes? Who's
Oh
headlining?
yeah. Josh Johnson.
Okay, cool.
Did you want to talk more about cereal?
Um,
You look very
We can get back
dejected right
on.
now.
I mean, it's all right.
Josh Johnson, Mac Blake from Austin, funniest person in Austin 2013.
Your opinion?
Yeah. He was just throwing that out there.
Okay.
Johnny Brotsveen, who was on Comedy Central Heart of the City.
Cartoon Network, too. Johnny Brown.
No, Johnny Brotsveen.
Oh.
I didn't get the
Silly
cartoon
me,
character.
Johnny
character Johnny Bravo.
Yeah. And then Aaron Aryanpur, and those are our four headliners.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Do you have more
Cereal? we just have to bounce
Honey
back.
Bunches of Oats is
I actually love.
really up there.
Can I say this about Honey Bunches of Oats?
Which
The
one's-
the commercial was like so inspiring. You know the ones like we gotta feed America.
Yeah, where they're at
they
the fact-
did, and I was
yeah.
part of America, and they were feeding me.
Hell yeah.
Mhm.
So I will always be a.
It's like those Whataburger commercials.
Yeah.
They got real serious.
They did.
So
Like,
real.
you really like the grown up cereals, Special
Yes.
K's, Honey
Yeah, I
Bunches of Oats.
Are you a fan of Cookie Crisp?
Cookie
doesn't-
if I'm going to a movie theater and I want to sneak in something, I'll get a box of Cookie
Cookie
Crisp.
And you want to sneak
Have
in
you
2
ever had-
cookies?
Yeah.
Have you ever had Cinnamon Toast Crunch with chocolate milk?
Oh my
No.
God, no.
Ooh. Have you ever had
insane.
Oreo Sprinkle Spangled?
What?
Sprinkle Spangled?
What are you
Sprinkle-
This is
about?
the
Are
best
these the
cereal in the
off-brand
world.
bags?
No, no.
That's insulted.
This is limited edition. Sprinkle
I don't think there's
Spangled.
such thing as
In
limited
fact, when I was a
edition
kid, I
cereal.
called it Sprinkle Sprangled.
Is that-
limited edition.
What is this? What is this you're saying?
do you just look up everything we talk about? He's got Honey Bunches of Oats pulled up just in case he needs some
after-
material.
Yeah.
I had to backspace on Google search mauve to look up Honey Bunches
Honey
of Oats.
Bunches
'cause
of
I didn't
Oats.
remember which one it was. What is this?
Sprinkle Spangle.
You know, we can just have Jake pull that up.
Okay, yeah, pull up the Sprinkle Spangles ad. Look, it's so good.
Richie, this is real. This is real.
The kid bites into it and the camera vibrates.
It was the best cereal. It's like
Spangles.
Dude,
I
that's
thought
gotta
for
be
sure you were.
terrible for your
I thought
teeth.
for sure you weren't. That wasn't the right name.
It's got to be terrible for your teeth.
no, it's bad for your teeth. But
Sprinkles are-
I've literally tried to recreate that cereal. Anytime I see a cereal with like a star in it, I just put sprinkles in it. It's not the same. It's not Star Spangled, but Star. I used to call it Sprinkle Sprankle. I thought that's what it was called. And then like
The fact that cereal went out of business is I'm glad.
No,
that,
it
I'm
was-
glad
it-
that
There's
it
a class
happened.
action.
it was
suit.
only it was only for a
This
limited
is a
time.
travesty that this existed.
No, it was for a limited.
First
it was,
of all, the naming is awful, and I hate
Sprinkle
it.
Spangle?
Sprinkle what?
Spangle. You can't confidently say that
I'm
cereal
not even
name.
sure what it's. I'm still not even sure what it is.
it's Sprinkle Spangle
Spangles.
because there's stars.
Star Spangled.
Star Spangled.
That's terrible.
So the
Was
thing
it
is,
red, white, and blue?
No.
Sprinkles.
We knew
What
us
color are
as
the
spr-
sprinkles?
They're all colors, but as
I couldn't even get the theme
as
down.
a Sprinkle Spangled eater, we knew that it was for
As
limited
a
time only.
Sprinkle
Limited
No,
time
we
only.
knew it was for limited
It-
time only.
yeah.
That's why. And here's the thing:
You and Sprinkle
It's like
Spangle.
Flutie Flakes.
I'm not gonna lie.
You and the one other kid.
I'm not gonna lie. Like
parents bought
like
him sprinkles.
no, after I remember it
Spangles.
was like 5 or 6 years after Sprinkle Spangled like even was a
Stop.
thing,
Yeah.
right? And we lived in Arlington, and my dad like was selling his car, and we were like trading it in. So he was
for
like,
more Sprinkle.
no, no, he was
Ruined his family.
He was no. So he was vacuuming the car, and when we lifted up the seat, there was
and we carved it into quarters for the winter months.
You planted it?
I ate it. I was like, Dad, that's a Sprinkle Spangled. He's like, what?
Man, you could agree you a tree.
Anyways, it was good.
The cereal's tearing this family apart.
So, anyways, that's the best cereal in the world.
I gotta agree with you. After that, the commercial, the story,
We've been
and
through
everything,
some stuff, man.
I will agree.
Stays fresh after
Backbone
6
of the
years.
American economy. Sprinkle Spangles.
Sprinkle.
I was like, do you think it's still good? And he was like, yeah, it still looks good.
Are you even really a patriot if your family didn't grow up on the backbone of the Midwestern breakfast?
What is a spangle?
That's the thing, because I thought spangled was a verb.
Yeah, it is.
Like strangled.
Star spangled.
Yeah.
So
like
what
it's-
is it?
It's just
So,
a sexier. It's a
spangle-
sexier strangle. That's what a spangle
No,
is.
but they're using spangle as a noun.
Yeah.
Like
They're
there's like it's a
spangles.
spangle.
So are the individual like nuggets in the cereal spangles, or is it
There
the,
weren't actually nuggets in the
Each
cereal. They're
one-
all little
What?
stars.
Well,
they're
what-
stars.
no,
okay.
but each
Are
one
also-
is spangled.
Okay. Well,
Stars
like a
spangled.
yoga pant for
No,
your
no, no.
ankle.
They're called Sprinkle Sprangle.
you haven't said it
are
the same
they?
way twice yet.
Oh no.
What is the name of this
They're
cereal?
called Sprinkle Spangles. Sprinkles.
If you play that one more time.
Please play it again.
Why do you kind of sound like Scooby Doo every time you say it? You're like sprinkles.
Because I loved it.
What
What did you love? Fruit roll-ups or something?
I like biting faces
yeah.
into my bologna and then putting it over my face.
Oh yeah, like a tortilla or something. Yeah.
Childhood was so much fun.
Yeah. I love
Remember when you saw your first GoDaddy.com commercial?
Yeah.
Thought you saw something you weren't supposed to see.
On the Super Bowl?
yeah.
The Super
Did
Bowl
we
was
get
the
some?
first time.
Did we get some premium channels all of a sudden?
I remember my mom covered my eyes.
Yeah.
And then it just
She's
happened
like,
to
"Oh,
be,
you-
and then GoDaddy happened to be the most boring website
Oh,
you could
yeah.
possibly go to.
Do you remember the first time you saw a Sprinkle Spangle commercial?
No, it was today. It was today.
It was several minutes ago.
That was pretty
I
good.
had no idea that was a thing.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Anyways.
I'm happy that I know though now that exists.
No, I'm saying this. I will make them bring it back. There's like a reason why.
You alone.
There's a reason.
I'm gonna be on Jeopardy one day. This patriotic cereal.
There's a reason
You're
why.
one of 6 people, I think, in this room right now, and I think you're the only one who's heard of Sprinkle Spangles. They're gone, buddy. They're not coming
Jake's
back.
heard of it. Jake's heard of it.
He's
Jake
never-
remembers.
Yeah, that's
I'm
enthusiastic.
sure there's somebody like when you see the commercial, it kind of rang a little bell.
I feel like you just showed us a Mad TV trailer. I feel like that's not
Did you?
parody. I feel like that's not a thing.
I swear
Sprinkle
it's- It was the my mom would be like, "Oh yeah, I got tons of Sprinkle Spangles."
What? She like dealing it?
She was.
Can we call her in right now?
I
over
want to say that we
Sprinkle
bought
Spangles?
one from Sam's Woods. Those.
They
Oh,
come
like
in
in
a bag.
bulk?
They come in a bag or a box.
It's a box.
It's a box.
King Vitamin is a bag.
Where was Sprinkle? Who made Sprinkle Sprangles? I can't even say it. You sound ridiculous.
You know about King Vitamin though, right?
No. Was he a king?
Nice to meet you, King Vitamin.
Was this from the 40s?
you. My sister likes you so well.
How about you?
Oh, he's
Never
terrifying.
tried
So yeah.
Okay,
Never
yeah.
had breakfast with the king.
What was
Also, Sprinkle Spangles, they're not like, it has nothing to do with the Star Spangled Banner.
No,
Their
they're
box
just-
is turquoise with a purple genie throwing
Oh,
sprinkles on
are you
them.
talking about
Wait,
are you talking about-
who's this genie guy? We haven't brought up
Yeah,
the genie
there's a
once
genie.
yet.
There's a
Spain.
purple.
Wow.
Who's this mystical genie?
Yeah, that is not
That's
American
Robin.
at all.
That's Robin Williams.
He's dressed very.
Why
What,
is the
like
genie
it-
cereal stars? Why isn't it
Yeah.
tiny lamps?
Oh, that's a great
This
point.
is
This
ridiculous.
makes no sense. It's General Mills though.
General Mills. This is
This
was
is a
General
low
Mills?
point
That's
for
all I'm
General
gonna
Mills.
this is
Sprinkle Spangles was a short-lived breakfast cereal by General
Are you
Mills. It
reading
was
the Wikipedia
introduced
page
in the
right now?
90s.
Of Sprinkle Spangles. Richie
Alongside
wrote this
it-
Wikipedia page.
Wait. The Sprinkle Spangles mascot was Sprinkle the Genie. Voice.
didn't even try.
No.
They
Sal's
didn't
gonna love this. Sal's gonna love this. Voiced by Dom DeLuise.
Oh, why would I love that?
Dom DeLuise slumming it on a cereal.
He would
commercial.
often appear in front of children who wish they had sprinkles for breakfast.
What kind of child would wish for that?
You wish it, I dish it was the slogan.
You wish it, I dish it.
I wish I had sprinkles for breakfast.
Wow.
Your wish is my command.
What a low rent genie.
The tagline, you wish it, spangled from every angle with sprinkles. That was the longest used slogan.
That's not how genies work. though.
Spangled from every angle
Hey,
with
you don't-
sprinkles.
Busco Jones says limited time only food is America's best contribution to the world. That's true.
It's every kid's wish come true.
Hold on. That's not how genies work. Genies grant 3 wishes and then they're out. Genies don't wander
This
the
is a
plains.
specified. This is a
This
specific.
is, one genie wanders around and every child says like, "Oh, I wish there were sprinkles for breakfast." It's done.
He's
I
stuck.
did it.
He's stuck in some.
You
form
just
of
wasted
purgatory.
one of your 3 wishes.
But here's the thing: they don't get other wishes. That's it.
yeah, that's it. That's the
Oh, I'd be
wish.
so upset if that's how I found out genies existed.
I wish I had a PS4. I don't do that. I just do
I got
cereal.
sprinkles.
Yeah. That's me. That's my skill.
Oh
You
my
sprinkle
gosh.
this ice cream. Will you see
In
this
2014
is cereal specific.
Yeah.
In 2014, Quaker Oats released Sprinkled Donut Crunch under the Cap'n Crunch line of cereals. The cereal is nearly identical
Sprinkle
to the
donut
original.
crunch makes more sense and it sounds better.
Can you skip to the part in the Wikipedia page where it brings up the time that you found the cereal flake in the car since you wrote this?
This
In
Taglines.
2003.
It's
in
a, dude, this
100
is the
long.
most. This is the most short-lived Wikipedia
Yeah.
page I've ever seen.
Hey, have you seen the Cap'n Crunch one?
Oh my god.
Previously known as Capleton Crunch.
Pardon? Capleton?
Corporal Crunch.
What if Captain Crunch isn't a captain? That's just his name?
Yeah,
His first name is Captain?
His father was a C. Oh, my God.
I like to imagine it's like Captain Morgan's little brother.
Sure.
He's the sober one.
Yeah.
Straight edge. He's just really
Crunch
passionate about cereal food.
berries.
You're so lame, Crunch.
I miss Frankenberry.
I miss Oops All Berries.
Oops, all berries. Yes.
Is that anything?
Yeah.
I just think you're making.
No,
Wait, you
no,
didn't-
I remember
no,
this.
No. I'm on board with Oops All Berries.
Oops, all berries.
The whole-
It was like,
Oh,
yeah.
man. What is?
So what happened was for a promotion they pretended like some kind of
Yeah.
mistake was made.
Well, no,
Some
no,
kind of
no, no.
mishap.
What happened? The
Oops,
boat.
all berries.
The
like
captain's
someone
boat
just fell asleep
sank.
on the machine.
Yeah.
The
That was
captain's boat
And a
sank.
bunch of berries went through.
blows up like a Gusher commercial.
Yeah. No, basically the captain's boat, one of his boats sank, and it was the one holding the
This
Captain
is the
Crunch.
lore.
And so the only ones that ended up making it to Captain Crunch Island was, in fact, the berries.
And
And
then they were
so
like,
he had an order. He had
Yeah,
to fill
he's
the order. he didn't have a choice.
Yeah.
He's
I
like,
guess just make it with
"Oops,
the
all
berries."
Yeah.
He's like the Santa Claus for fruity cereals. Just
No, he is.
pressed on a deadline.
I need 1,600 boxes. By
They had to
tomorrow
make a
morning.
graphic for it like
Yeah.
this.
It cuts to him at port with the customs official. Like, we have it down here. You have 80 pounds of Crunch Berries, 80 pounds. We're going to have to cancel that second one. Just him with his head in his
it was
hands.
an accident, I swear.
Dealing with, like, the East India Trading Company. Like, oh, what do we do? We've lost so much.
An influx of berries in the market.
They had to
Inflation.
apologize for all the sea creatures. That
Actually,
died.
they're Crunch Berries, just being specific. If we want to.
I think we have spent all of this thing right now talking about board games.
Board games and cereal.
and
Well, what else
cereal,
really is
Guess
there?
Who, which
Yep.
is a board game, and then loosely comedy. You been doing any stand-up? You looked really sad when I said comedy. You were really happy about the board
Well,
game.
yesterday after we played catch, I went home and fell asleep, and I missed my spot at the improv.
You texted me. That's so funny.
Yeah, I was pretty upset.
We'll go to
Which
hell.
I told them I had an emergency, so I hope they're not watching this.
You told him you had an emergency.
An emergency nap.
We played
Someone
football
called
and
nap
went and got
111.
ice cream. We
And I
went
got
over-
tired.
Oh my god.
My sugar levels were at an emergency level.
Here, let me get some sugar.
Some spangles.
Some sprinkles sugar.
So what else you got going, Wes? I'm trying anything right now. I'm trying
By
to
the
get
way,
away.
it was
I'm
Jeff
trying to get away
Corwin.
from
It was
Can I
cereals.
just say that?
Jeff
I'm trying to get
Corwin?
away
What are we
from
talking about?
cereals.
Everyone's. I'm thinking Wes Corwin sounds like Jeff Corwin.
Thank you.
And everyone's like,
Gordon.
Steve Irwin.
I've
Jeff
never-
Gordon.
And I'm like,
Jeff
Jeff
Corwin.
Corwin. Who's
No,
Jeff Gordon?
Jeff Corwin was
the
Discovery
animal.
Planet.
That's right.
and
I do
there was
remember him.
Steve Irwin, the guy that would dive on top of the alligator and
yeah,
wrestle him, and then Jeff Corwin would be like the guy from like 60 feet away through binoculars. What a beautiful creature!
Right.
yeah.
It would be cool if we saw it up
Now,
close.
which one of them's still
Let's
alive?
make
Anyway, the commercial.
Corwin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, let's talk about the fact that Denton is apparently haunted, huh?
Oh yeah, we were looking at this.
Let's
over
get in
here.
on this.
The little sandwich board with the ghost tours.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. We had that. We've had her on.
You've
before.
had her on.
She's a friend of the family.
How? Who? Tell me about this person. I
She's
wanna,
amazing.
Shelly Tucker.
Yeah,
we
we're
looked at her
really we're
website.
very interested.
Yeah. We were enchanted. She does. She
She's
has
actually very enchanting.
Yeah.
She told us a little bit about
ghosts.
ghosts.
Yeah.
And
I don't even know.
But I want to know about
specific.
specific Denton ghosts. 'cause,
So
like,
there's-
Well, she couldn't tell us that because it's part of the
yeah,
tour.
you gotta take the tour.
It's copyrighted. We saw that on the website.
Yeah.
Sal, don't you get? Yeah.
Come on.
You
You
can't
can't
give
even-
away the business.
You can't take away her 15.
Yeah.
Her type 15.
Yeah. Although we were able to glean very slight details off the website. Specifically, sometimes on the ghost tour you go in one building and sometimes you don't. So she's got to be reading off spectral energy levels depending on whether they're in the air.
right,
or
the
not.
tour.
and it's not just her.
changes.
She's
I don't think
very
she's a
in-
medium.
You don't think so?
I don't think she is.
I
No.
think
we
she
talked
is.
to her about
I,
that.
I believe in her.
She's not a medium. She's not a medium.
No, you are a medium. Don't, you don't believe
think
you.
she-
I believe that you.
I'm not really sure what size shirt she wears, but I think
She only allows service.
What
dogs.
kind of things would the ghosts of Denton say? Like, oh, I died from eating gluten. You know,
Yeah.
I'm offended at everything.
I died from fracking.
No, that is the
Vote
thing.
no.
That really is. That is really one of the ghosts.
Oh, no.
Vote no.
I died looking for parking. Like that. Yeah. That's sad.
I used to bank here.
We should go. We should go on the ghost tour sometime. We should
I'm
all
down.
four go on a ghost
I'm really
tour.
down.
I would be super.
You have to be respectful though, because those ghosts will get
what
you and
do
they'll
you
get you good.
Yeah.
Do you know
Do
who
we
you're talking
seem
to?
like two people that are disrespectful?
I've just been around people
Especially
who
to the
were
dead.
around being disrespectful around ghosts.
Look,
and-
I take ghost tours very.
You don't understand.
seriously.
Wes is the ghost of a homeless person. So.
What happened to this thumb war?
Oh.
Can we get that real quick?
About to get
Can we
snug,
y'all?
snug attack.
Did-
All right,
did
so
you hear
so
Richie
obviously
volunteered you two for
you're
a-
left-handed and he's right-handed, so that's kind of
not
going to be a
what
problem.
happened, though. That's
So let's just go ahead and get.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, I don't know.
We're just making up things.
Do you
now.
have the actual? Because for
No,
an
Richie-
official thumb war, there's a mold that you both put your hands in.
Yeah,
We don't have a mole.
A mold.
a mold.
It's like a.
We don't have a mole.
Keep-
Richie,
your-
is this even going to be in the Thumb War Championship records?
It
Like,
is-
are we
this
putting
is-
this,
this is-
in the books?
Yeah,
This
have you
is-
called
If
any-
this is unofficial, why did we show up?
Have you
This
called
is the
anybody-
thumb war of the.
Have you called anybody about this?
Yeah, I
Do
talked to
we-
Waffles.
See, I put Richie in charge of promotion today, and
Yeah.
this is what happens.
And
Oh, our aficionado is here.
Oh, hey.
You ready for this? They're about to do the thumb
He's such
war.
a fan of the podcast. He wore a Wes Corwin shirt.
Hi.
Shaggy.
Shaggy from
I'm going
Scooby
to
Doo.
destroy you in this Thumb War.
all right. So you're left-handed.
I'm not.
You're right-handed.
I am.
Right-handed.
Yeah.
Are you left-handed or right-handed?
I'm right-handed. I don't
All
know
right.
why you thought I was
But this
left-handed.
is
I must
fine.
have got it off
This
off
is
your
perfect.
Wikipedia wrong.
What are we doing?
You're stepping
Hands-
on my cord.
Hands
I
on
think
the
I got it
Okay,
off
wait,
your-
wait,
so
wait,
we
wait,
can't
wait,
be
wait, wait,
pulling
wait.
each other.
So
Okay.
who do you think's gonna? We need to have a pregame. Here. This is like the pregame.
Who, are you gonna?
You guys
are you
going to
declare it?
Yeah.
Are you down to declare since I'm
Yeah, we'll
reffing?
declare. But I mean, what
So
are
wait,
what
wait,
are
wait.
the
Let
rules
me just
here?
get this. Let me
I
just get
do
this straight.
declare a thumb war.
That's how you. That's how you can't have one without declaring it.
No.
I do declare a thumb war
I say.
in this here courtroom.
I declare.
That's how the Civil War was won.
We are awesome. So do you do bow kiss begin?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so here's
You gotta slap him with a white glove.
Basically, I wanted
how
to
you
do this
initiate
like
I don't want to hold his hand. For
No,
much
I
longer.
you don't have to start yet. But I just want to.
come on.
I did want to
You're
plan
breaking.
this like make it elimination style. So like
Elimination
whoever
style?
loses will be eliminated.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
generally.
So let's just
From
get that.
what?
Let's just get
That's how that works.
All right, so
Eliminate it from comedy.
Yeah,
that's how it
okay.
works.
All right,
You can't.
I get to host your open mics.
Good.
And,
I'm glad.
And then
All
he
right.
gets to take over.
And
So
nothing
let's
of-
get the-
and
let's
then
get
you
the-
get to cut Sal's cereal
I
over
get
into
to
a cereal.
pour strawberry in the cereal.
my girlfriend's gonna be like, "What are you doing here?"
Oh, I want a thumb war.
Want some sprinkles?
All right, let's get this. Hey, let's be serious. Hey, let's be serious for 1 second.
Oh yeah,
Because
please.
this is
Please, let's
because Mark is here. So let's go ahead and get the hands.
Yeah,
let's
our
get y'all holding
sponsors
hands.
here. We got to be cool, guys. Be
Um,
cool. The sponsors here.
Let me hold on. Let me see your hand. I'm just checking for like any debris.
What is there any significance to this, or it's just it has who has the strongest
It's just
thumb? That
it's
needs
pretty
to be-
much.
Hang on, let me tuck in there. Let me tuck in.
I
All
think
right,
there
here we
should be
go.
a thing.
There we go.
I think there should.
Yeah, at the end, these are 160.
No, give me my sunglasses.
Okay.
Stop.
Go this
Don't
way a little bit.
Go this way.
leave those alone.
All right.
And stop saying the price of them.
Do we still have that little prize box? All right. At some point when we find the prize box, you will be able to win a prize, one of y'all. We're gonna find it in the next couple weeks. Do you want to do this?
Do what?
Declare it.
Ready?
Yeah, I declare.
No, you have to go.
I'll
do it.
We'll
We
do
got
it. We'll
this.
do it.
You
We'll
guys
do it.
do it.
Okay, here we go.
Ready?
Starting on the
Declare
left.
the thumb
Starting on
war.
the
1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb war.
war. 5, 6.
Oh, and do you wait?
right.
I'm sorry. There's
I thought we
more.
were doing 5,
No,
6, 7, 8.
teach
Oh
me.
my god.
Okay,
the
sorry.
rest?
The rest is 5, 6, 7, 8. Try to keep your thumb straight, and then you go. on.
I thought it was fingers.
When
I
you
thought it was
said,
fingers straight.
when you said,
Try to keep your fingers straight.
well, but this isn't a finger; it's a thumb.
We stopped.
but you don't want to
we
keep your
stopped at
thumb
4.
straight because
We
then you
started
can
at
never
4.
win.
Me and my brother.
Well, then how did it go on the records? You had to do the whole thing, otherwise it didn't count.
This must be-
I think you're disqualified.
Let's go to the 8. I like
think-
going to 8.
I think East Coast.
1,
they
2,
just
3,
shortened
4. I
it.
declare a thumb war. 5, 6, 7, 8. Try to keep your limit straight.
Listen,
Your
fellas.
hands straight.
Yeah.
Fingers straight.
thumb.
Thumb straight.
Thumb straight.
Thumb
I'm
straight.
starting at that buff Chinese buffet is kicking in right about now.
Let's go. Oh God, the
right.
conditioning. This is where
right.
it comes into play. All that
get this
training.
Let's get the show on the road.
This is why you've been cutting fruit in your cereal.
Okay.
All right. Let's do the whole thing.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb war. 5, 6, 7, 8. Try to keep your thumb straight. Bow.
Bow.
Kiss.
Kiss.
Mwah.
Begin.
All right, Sal's going low. Kind of. Wes tries for the pin, doesn't get it.
One,
Sal
two.
slips out of a pin
Hey,
twice.
keep it on the table, right?
On
Otherwise,
the table.
Hey,
On
give you
the
a
table,
nice
fellas.
one,
On
two.
the table,
On the
fellas.
table,
On
too.
the table.
All right, he's going in for the. He's on the bottom. Well, one.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
one,
Wes-
two, one,
Wes
two, one,
keeps going for
one.
the-
He's going in for the kill.
Wes
I'm
straight
is
playing
forward.
the long game.
aggressively.
Yeah.
He's at one, two,
Sal
one,
on
two.
the
Okay,
D.
he's right there. He's getting him.
He's got a thumb like Rey Mysterio.
Yeah,
Just
he's
get
one,
out
two.
of-
He's
What do
getting.
you got to
him.
go to? 3?
3. Yeah.
Okay, this might take forever.
He's playing the low game.
This might never
See?
happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hey! Ding, ding, ding. Wes Corwin. Let me see your thumb.
Sal is hurt. Look at that arm.
And the winner is Wes Corwin.
Thank you.
Thumb claps.
Thank you.
Gotta clap.
So-
Hey, come on.
Yeah, let's
Shake
do
it
it.
out.
Oh, and then you go into another one.
Some kind of
No.
freak. He's some kind of freak,
Yeah.
Joe.
Here's the kind of gamer I am. I had to think about the second I won, I immediately wanted to yell like "Wah!" and then I had to hold it in.
No, I definitely swore during that. So if you guys slow that down, you can catch it.
A fun game to play on the streets, street game life hack, is just be like, hey, what's up, man? I'm Richie. Good to meet you.
And then
Okay,
it's-
and then you hit him.
And then you just go in.
Boom.
Yeah.
And I've had somebody get so mad, so they thought until they beat me. I let them beat me after
Sure.
14 minutes of intense thumb tracking. But yeah, anyways, that was fun.
Here, before we do the plugs, I'm curious now.
Oh, okay. Wait, hold on.
Right,
hold on.
right.
Okay. On the table.
Me and Richie.
Sal,
Me and
move
Richie now.
over here. Move
Yeah, you
here.
gotta get
We're
over
gonna
here.
color
Okay.
commentate this.
All right.
Okay. It is a beautiful day here.
I will say
May
that
9th.
I was in the candy gang in 2nd grade, so I don't.
I am
isn't
scared 'cause
this has
Richie-
nothing to do with gangs.
Richie has those magic hands, you know. Like,
Joe.
I am ultimate
the
delete
sleight of the sleight of
dexterous.
thumb.
I do jumping
Count
jacks with my
aesthetics.
thumb.
Remember we talked about you're gonna go in slow, stay low, and then you're gonna come back on top. You're gonna put your thumb on top of his.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, buddy.
1, 2, 3, 4. I declare thumb war. 5, 6, 7, 8. Try to keep your fingers straight.
Thumb straight.
All right, bow.
Kissing him and
Kiss.
bowing.
All right, now we're. Oh, Richie's got to
Take him to the mat.
Richie's thumb's fucking huge.
It's
Yeah.
very.
Oh,
The body,
Oh.
Joe. Body him.
It is a beautiful day here. It is May 9th.
Richie, your finger's so
It is about
sweaty. Keep your hand
87
on the
degrees
table.
outside. We are in
I'm
Denton,
in a weird.
Texas.
I'm in a weird position.
We are
All right,
inside
you are
of
in a weird
a
position.
local store that
Our
sells
hands are so
T-shirts.
Come on, kid.
You Had Me at Denton is on a bag outside. There's a Ghost Tour sandwich board. This is a true competition between two greats in the industry. The number 1 ranked thumb wrestler for the last 27 years, Richie Flo.
One.
Oh.
You're moving your hands so much.
Sal, give me the stats on these two. Just can't even support the bit, not even for a second. 1.
I don't think this
Double T.
Oh no! Get out of there! You get out of there!
1, 2, 3. And I'm taking him as a prize. So what I did was I went in there and I struck where I knew
that was like a real
I was
wrestling
thinking,
narrative.
like,
you tried to
Let
come
me-
help
hold
me,
on,
and then
hold
it
on.
fucked me up.
Hold on,
Oh,
let
screwed
me
up.
set you up,
Okay.
Richie. Another.
Thumb wrestling.
We're doing a post-game interview. This is very important, Richie. You once again you brought competition to the table. Once again, utterly dominant. Go tell me what was going through your head.
I mean, I knew that he was being too confident about it when he was talking about it. He was like, "Hey, challenging me and this and that." And same thing that happened to those two boxers that were boxing and stuff.
Yep. Those two boxers.
The one guy was like,
I would like a
saying
rematch. I think Sal's thumb coming in and trying to help. He
was helping you.
His
I
heart was in the right place. I think just like any good wrestling narrative, it screwed me up. I blame the writers for this. I blame Mr. McMahon.
Yep.
And
I do want
really-
to shout out to JR. Thank you very much, sir.
That's Jim
Is
Ross. That's Jim Ross and his barbecue sauce.
Woo!
Yeah, boy. All right,
That was
well,
it. We
that
did it,
was
guys.
it.
Yeah.
Let's get that plug music, Wes. Plugs. What do we have today?
June 7th through June
Coming
10th,
up.
Plano Comedy Festival. May 17th, Noble Ray. May 25th, next J&J's Pizza. And you can find out about shows after that. Go, like me on Facebook, West Corwin, and then follow me on Twitter at West Cornfield. I also have a podcast about the Netflix show Real Rob called When Keeping It Real Goes Rob.
No.
Yes.
All right. Rice Krispies, shredded mini wheat, Golden Grams, Honey Bunches of Oats with almond.
Sugar Crisp? you a fan of Sugar Crisp?
Yeah.
The bear?
Rice Krispie Treats as well is a good one.
That's not a cereal, though.
Rice Krispie Treat cereal.
Oh,
Yes, it
okay.
is.
The clusters.
I was thinking of the big squares.
CTC, obviously, Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yep.
That's about it, probably this month.
Neat.
You like fish sticks? Richie, go.
Yes, on tomorrow, I have a show at Backyard on Bell. I'm going to be practicing some really good skills of rapping. On Saturday, I'm going to be doing magic at Midway Craft House with me and my magical boys known as the Subterfugitives. We're all going to be doing the exact same trick, just our own way, so come for that. Sunday, I'm going to be playing in my mom's living room for Mother's Day. No one's invited to that.
Can I promote? Yeah, I really do have a show this Friday.
Yeah.
They might be mad if they're like, you were on the radio and you just talked about
Do
cereal. Dallas Comedy House this Friday.
10 p.m. Friday.
10 p.m. Also, Luke Moore is doing he does the Convenient Comedy Show here in Denton, and I want to promote that for him today.
That's today?
No, but he does it now. And
Okay.
the show's great. Midway Craft
Over
House.
at Midway.
He does it once a month.
Yeah. This Thursday, every Thursday, Killer's Tacos. You guys know that. 6:30 sign up, 7:30 start.
Good tacos,
That's
too.
an open mic. Good tacos.
Really
fun
good
times.
tacos.
Yes. Sunday at the Bearded
eating them?
Monk. I also host that. Open mic, really good beer. 6:30 sign up, 7 o'clock start. And I will be a part of the Brave Boys 1 year anniversary roast on the 23rd. Other than that, I'm not really sure, but we're here every Wednesday at 5:30, and we're back, and we're not going to miss weeks. We talked about this, Richie and I.
No more weeks.
No more weeks missed for a while. So we're back. You guys are stuck with us until, I think, episode 44. This was episode 43. Wes and Sal, thank you very, very much. Nobody knows, guys. We'll see you next Wednesday. Bye-bye.
Well, thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the show. We want to invite you to join us on Facebook and check out our friends Deep Wax Productions as well as Classic of Denton.